Hi and welcome to eAcademics, Usability, and Flow Diagram. In this video, I'm going to be going through how to navigate through the eAcademics webpage. Why don't we go ahead and get started and we look down here. This is the key, and in this key, there's a few things that we need to go over first. So let's look at the dotted lines with the red arrows right here. This shows you every page that gives you access to the login page. Then we move up here, we have this straight red line with the arrows at the end. This is a page navigation. This will show you how to get from page to page. Please keep in mind that there's more than one way to get to the same page. And last but not least, we have the element information. This just gives you a little bit of information about each page. Now I'll be summarizing that, so you will not need to read it. But feel free to pause the video and read it if you'd like. Let's begin up here to the landing page. So the landing page is basically this homepage wireframe. Okay. Now this homepage wireframe only applies to this landing page. From this landing page, you have access to the three main tabs, which are going to be the interactive tab, the download library tab, and the form page. You'll see each of those links up here. And as you hover through each one, a blue underline is going to appear just so that the user can see which is the active tab. So interactive tab would actually be the first one here. Now this interactive tab is using the library page wireframe. You can tell since it has the same dark blue outline as the interactive page. And this is basically your library page of interactive content. Now this interactive content is content that you can use on a smartboard, for example, so that all you have to do is click, play, and follow along and teach your students. You will not have to gather the materials, make copies. This can all be done through the web page. Now you'll notice that you have a red arrow going from the landing page to the interactive page, also to the download page and to the form page. That's because from the main page you can navigate to each of these pages. And from each page you also have the option to navigate to a previous page. Now these are the main pages, but if you were to click on interactive tab or download or the downloadable tab over here, it would give you the objective page for each content. Now the objective page is basically the lesson page wireframe. The lesson page wireframe is used for these 4 pages right here. But the only thing that you will have access to without creating an account, without being a subscribed member, or without paying for a PDF would be the objective page. In the objective page, if you click on each of these areas, a drop-down menu will appear, and this drop-down menu will give you that content. This is done so that users don't get all this information all at once. They have an option to say, hey, I only want to look at the objective for this lesson, or hey, I just want a quick summary of what we have here, or let me look at the instructions. Let me see how to properly administer this lesson plan. And the same thing can be said for both the objective pages for the interactive or for the download page. Now, if you want to move beyond that and actually look at the lessons, you have to be logged in. So if we look at this red dotted line, this red dotted line will basically tell you every page that you have access to the login page. That's going to be a tab on the very top right here, this right here, and right here. Now you need to log in before you try to access the actual content, the actual lesson plan. So if you were here and you wanted to click on this tab right here to look at the lesson, well, it will tell you that you must be logged in first. So a pop-up would appear that says, please log in. Or this page would pop up saying, please log in. You'll put in your login information, and that will give you access to everything below the signs that say, please must be logged in. Now, in here, as you click on each tab, it's going to drop down the content, just like it did up here. this content is going to be the actual lesson. We start with a question, then it goes to the actual content and a quick review. On the very left of these tabs, you have 3 bookmarks. They're kind of like shortcuts which will close and open up the question, content, or review. This is in case there's a lot of content and you want to just close it out and just review it. You could always click here, it'll close out or open it, and then you can click on the review to look at that. Alright, let's look at a close-up of what we're going to see in the login. It's basically going to be an email and password, and that's all you'll need. Now, above this, we have the form page, and the form page is going to be where you subscribe to be a member to have access to all this other content, or where you create an account so that you could pay for downloaded PDF content. Now, you must first be subscribed in order to have access to this, since it's going to be very interactive, and most of the work is going to come already included. On the PDF side, where you would just be downloading or printing the PDFs of whatever lesson plan you wanted to check out, you can either pay for those individually, or you can have access to them as a subscribed member. That covers the eAcademics flow diagram.